Today, we're playing a new horror game called Before Truth. And in this game, we're not a hero, we're not a survivor, we're a detective. A man named David contacted us. He said his wife and daughter are missing. No messages, no calls, no trace. But there's blood in his house. A lot of blood. So tonight, we're going to find out what really happened here. And something tells me this isn't a normal missing person case. So we finally arrive at David's house. And bro, this is not a house. This is a mini castle. Huge. Silent. Middle of nowhere. Nighttime. Yeah, perfect horror vibes. Alright, let's go in. And of course, the front door is blocked with wooden planks, because in every horror universe, doors are never normal. So now I'm looking for another way in. There's another door. Locked. Nice. Okay, where's the key, man? There's a car outside. Maybe David's. No key. There's a fountain in the yard. No key. I'm about to start questioning my life decisions when... Oh, the key's hanging on a tree. Who the hell hangs their house key on a tree? Bro thought a bird was gonna unlock his door. Whatever. Let's go inside. The door opens slowly. Not fully. Just enough to say, yeah, you're not safe. And as soon as I step inside, the door shuts behind me. Automatically. Yeah, I'm not leaving this house today. I already know it. First floor. Locked door. Another locked door. Amazing. Bathroom is open. There's a paper in the drawer. It says, washroom, kitchen, washroom, kitchen. That's definitely a code. Or the worst shopping list I've ever seen. I move into the living room, and there's blood. On the floor, on the walls. Okay, yeah, somebody didn't just go missing. Somebody definitely went missing from life. I check the cabinets. Nothing. Kitchen door is already open. I go in. Why is there a spider? Bro, I didn't sign up for this DLC, but I found a key. Storage key. Alright, let's find storage. The stairs are creepy. Of course they are. Wrong room. Another room. Wait, why did that bottle drop by itself? Nah, that actually scared the hell out of me. Okay, storage. Inside, I find a map of the house, and on the map, there are numbers written in different rooms, and suddenly it clicks. The note, washroom, kitchen, washroom, kitchen. The numbers are 3131. So the code is 3131. I put it in. And we get the second floor key. Alright, deep breath. Let's go upstairs. The moment I reach the second floor, a monster appears. Bro, what the fuck? I thought this was a murder case. Why is there a whole damn creature here? Okay, so this is not just crime. This is something else. I enter David's bedroom. There's a bathroom, a locked vent, and stairs going up to the roof. Not going there yet. Nope. Other rooms. Music room. Piano. Some notes are missing from the sheet. There's also a picture. I already know. This is a puzzle. Another bathroom. Nothing. I drop a bottle by accident.
What does that mean?
And on the wall, written in blood, "Don't stare into my eyes." Bro, relax. I wasn't planning to. Then I find Charlie's bedroom, David's daughter. We knock, because we have manners. Inside, there's a telephone. It makes a weird noise. I hang it up, and then I find her diary. I'll summarize it. Charlie loved piano. She won contests. Her parents were proud. She got a train set for her 11th birthday. And one day, she came back from school and saw her parents dead. Then, she woke up. Reading that actually made my chest feel heavy. So I go to the attic. And there it is, her train set, the same one. I solve the painting puzzle, place all pieces correctly, and get a servant room key. Bro has a servant room. I wish I was the servant. At least servants don't deal with demons. Inside, I find a screwdriver and a computer. It needs a 9-digit code. Great. Another code. My favorite. I go back to David's bathroom. Open the vent with the screwdriver. It leads to a secret storage. And the door slams behind me. Yeah, I definitely shit myself a little. I find more piano notes, go back to the music room, place them, but I accidentally look at the creature's eyes. Ah! Bro! My soul left my body. I solved the piano code. Finally get the computer password. I enter it. The printer starts printing by itself and gives me another code. I'm not even surprised anymore. After 12 minutes and 31 seconds of wandering like an idiot, I find where it goes. Living room. Toy puzzle. Let's solve it. The toy box falls on my head, and inside, a battery. I take it to the attic, put it in the train. The train moves, and gave me a top floor key. Alright, final floor. Let's go. Top floor. I find a lock cutter. I try it everywhere. Nothing works. Then my brain finally turns on. Storage room. I cut the lock. Everything goes dark. I check the map. There's something behind the living room, the bloodstain area. It needs a 3-digit code, and suddenly, the phone rings. I answer. A voice says, 824. I enter it. And the wall opens. There is a damn elevator in his house. We go down, and down, and down. Bro, how deep is this man living? Finally, the elevator stops.
Whoa, what is this place?
And I find them. David's wife and daughter. Dead. They weren't missing. They were murdered and dumped here. This isn't a case anymore. This is a nightmare. I explore further, Something keeps pushing me back. I found cutting pliers on that shelf. Cut a wire. It stops. It was a fan. I move on. Huge underground area. The monster appears again. I fall. There are wooden planks. Only some are safe. I cross carefully. Find a key. Go back. Unlock the door. Someone proceed. And what I see made my stomach drop. A laboratory. A massive lab. Experiment tables, tubes, equipment. This wasn't an accident. This wasn't a murder. This was an experiment. The door is locked. And then it locks by itself. From outside. And the thought hits me. David didn't lose his family. David did this.
David?
David made that thing. And now, I'm trapped in his lab. With it. The screen fades. To be continued. This is only chapter 1. And I genuinely can't believe this is a Roblox game. This was insane. Shout out to the creator John PCPS. Wait a second. I actually need shout out instead. I only have 100 subs. And also, thank you guys. We just hit 100 subscribers. That's crazy. If you want me to continue this, if you want chapter 2, tell me in the comments, because this story is not over.